in the desert. The Milwaukee Bucks, winners of 5 in a row, taking on the Phoenix Suns, who've won. We mentioned Chris Paul is back. Missed just the one game with a hamstring injury. The Suns were able to still win. Here is Middleton. We talked about having a historic year shooting the ball. That's rare for him to miss an open jumper. Here's Giannis with her, coming off a 36-point game. A season high, just happened to be a game-proof player in the NBA. Kaminsky couldn't get it to go. Ayton missed the first time in the Phoenix area from the Bahamas. You and I had a chance to talk to him for a good 15 minutes today. Just a great opportunity, though, for Milwaukee. Here's Forbes.
Well, they are taking more threes and shooting a better percentage almost. Come on now, how fun is Devin Booker to watch? The ease with which that guy puts it in the basket.
So he's thought of as a three-point shooter. As Chris Paul with a great ball fake. Takes the mid-range.
Getting the dribble to where he wants the defender to be.
Had 10 lead changes already in 4.5 minutes. Here's points already. 3 rebounds as well for Milwaukee, which has a 4-point lead. Middleton has a great chance to be arenas as well. More and more fans starting to be admitted.
He threw it right back to him. Now they don't get it entered. Giannis makes a nice defensive play, but the message is...
Here's Etuan Moore, started the other. Giannis driving, gets down.
Something else.
Talk about playing with force. Giannis is certainly doing that night. Only 29% from out there. We saw it in the playoffs last year, right? It was just pack it in and make it beat. Nice cut. Bobby Portis, boy, what a the team that many thought that they would be last year in the playoffs with that great shooting from Denver in his return to Colorado on Monday. Middleton leaning in, good job.
Yes. That's 5 offensive rebounds, 7 points off.
Led by Giannis's 10 points. Bryn Forbes had 6 and a couple threes. Milwaukee point here of the second quarter. Forbes drives and gets past.
Guy and has turned himself into a legit NBA player. Has to get better defensively, but working very hard on that. Good guards like Steph and Dame are the starters in my mind, no question. But there's a lot of guys. LeBron out of the gates has made 36 look like he's 25. If you look at the numbers of these caliber season, it's just that Denver is certainly performing a little bit less well than we.
Their games postponed. Will we have more? Are you looking at the standings less?
4 of the top 8 in the West, Ayton, Bayam, and Giannis have 10 or more losses. Middleton's going to come set a screen. You've seen more of this action. How about that? There's no advantage. So it feels like the records are, it's like, hey, I need a little help here. Yeah, they go right back to it, only this time Chris is the one with the ball at the end of the possession.
Drew Gomez.
I did not know him well at all, Dave, but I'm an announcer or a columnist to back up your sentiment. Nice job here by DiVincenzo. And so he...
No, he's one of a kind. Great person, great journalist, great broadcaster. Here's Devin Booker to the basket. One of the differences here with the Suns, they only 1 turnover in the first quarter. That was an offensive foul. They had 5 from the line while averaging 20 points per game. He would just be the 5th ever in the history of the league to do that. He missed there.
About earlier in the basketball game. And, you pick and roll play. You've got to come up with that board when you've got that many.
The Bucks are in game 4 of a 6-game road trip. They'll be at Utah on Friday. The Jazz have the best record in the NBA. They go to
how much they play through them in the early part of this third.
And a turnover forced by the Suns.
My first thought was that's trouble for people.
Ball short. Had it been challenged, I think that Monty Williams would have won that challenge. 18 in the first. DiVincenzo driving and bridge. Back cut by Chris Paul. Back out to Kaminsky, and now Bridges lining it up. Land tonight, quiet night, just 10 points, but he does have 7 assists. He has not told anybody whether he is coming back or whether he is retiring. What did you think of the pass by Tom Brady today? Middleton, his first rebound. He averages 6 per game. Here he's on the other end. Count it.
What has this guy been for the Bucks?
You're waiting till the last minute, right, to fill out that ballot. As Booker scores and a chance. Booker, he's certainly capable of being a 40+%.
In the balance, he doesn't hesitate.
Middleton lob we're getting when he came to Detroit. He was traded after his first year in Detroit to 17 points. Just picked up his 3rd personal foul. Works into the paint, and Giannis with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. That pass hit the rim. It bounces right back to Torrey Craig. Craig's 3 is up. Booker, tough drive. Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same season. Here's Portis driving again. Johnson corner 3. Boy, they really need him to get going. Crowder is open. Johnson lets it fly again, and that earlier the resilience of the Suns twice now coming back from down double figures to make it tight. Booker 11 straight points by the Suns. Middleton facing it here in the 4th.
We're just trying to keep him out of the paint and not.
Shot clock down to 5. Ball step back 3. Kaminsky is open. Let's 20-2. Over the last 5 minutes and 9-0 here in the 4th. Giannis taking it to 4th in the NBA, defending the 3 after 21st last year. Antetokounmpo so strong had since before the stoppage in mid-March.
They're 2 for 9 from 3 in the 2nd half.
Bridges somehow got it. Milwaukee. Shot clock at 4. Booker draws defenders. That means Chris Paul's open. 3.
And overpowering you. And there's a little bit of a mistake, right? Took the punch that they took even in the 2nd quarter.
So Giannis is on the bench, and I'm guessing Phoenix thinks that we'll take.
And Zion obviously playing very well. So is Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, that's been a big difference with Lonzo's offense. Timer's at 5. Ball's got Lopez on him. Step back.
To expectations.
Made all NBA 2nd team at age 34. Good pass inside. Middleton to Giannis.
Pick and roll action in the 1st half. Giannis as the screener. Chris. The
final 2 years ago before losing to the eventual champion Raptors. All years, 94%. He just missed 2.
Wow.
Booker trying to shake him. Long 2. Good for 8 points. Crowder is, even though Vincenzo 3-on-2 for Milwaukee. The Suns get back, but Middleton is open. Cans the 3. Off the Giannis screen. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Cuts. Booker against Middleton. Beats him and is fouled.
DiVincenzo and Chris Middleton are 2 excellent individual defensive players. So the